Gang. That was the solo from Firefall's 1976 hit, You Are the Woman That I've Always Dreamed Of. It's a real melodic solo. It's got real nice melody lines that are in there, and it's got some fast licks at the end as well. So it's a nice little challenge, but it's pretty short and compact. Great example of how to put a really meaningful solo into a simple song, simple pop song. So let's have at it. And if you're lucky, maybe you can get that 1970s high school reunion gig and get the gig that you've always dreamed of. All right, see you in just a second. All right, a nice, simple, short solo. First things first, download the tab. It's going to make your life a lot easier. All right, second thing, get your guitar, keep it clean, add a little chorus effect for nostalgic purposes to remind you of the 70s, and we're going to be on our way. All right, first let's talk briefly about the chords. Chords are very simple in this song. They're basically D, F sharp minor, E minor, and A. And that's repeated, like so. The last time it kind of lingers on that E minor a little bit. You can play a G if you want to, but you can go to the E minor like so. Okay, so that's kind of how that goes. And then it goes into a bridge part in the song, but we won't concern ourselves with that. So let's go over the solo. Now, what I really like about this is the guitarist really tries to get a melody line in there, unlike just simply playing riffs, although there is a classic sort of lick that's in there at the end. Most of it is melodic. So we're going to go through it line by line. Let's start out with this line, kind of bluesy number to start it out. This is all going to be in D major pentatonic. That's going to serve us really well. There may be a couple of notes that are outside that pentatonic where we're playing a couple of extra flavor notes, but we're going to stay within D. All the chords are diatonic to D. So here we go. Here's the first line. Okay, nice open triad to start it. We're going to slide up on the 4th string to the 9th, then play the D on the 7th, and slide up from the 10th to the 12th on the 2nd string, like so. Okay, now we're going to play this line. Now I like that line because of that slide. That's a nice little bluesy slide. So to do that one, I'm picking on the 11th and instantly sliding down to the 9th. That last note is really just a trail off note, that D, or that note on the 4th string, 9th fret. Okay, once again, here's the line. Here's the line that, in my opinion, makes the solo. Okay. Very nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this all on the 1st string. We're going to play 7 and then 5. Okay, then we're going to go up to 9th and play 7. Then we're going to go up to the 10th and play the 9th. Then we're going to play the following lick. So that's 10 to the 12th, then the 11th once, and then bend it up a half step. You're just going to bend it up to here. Okay, here it is, the whole thing. Now, the next lick is this. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're pre-bending it from the 12th, the whole step, and letting it come down. Okay, to the 12th. So we're bending it. That's right after we've played this half step bend. We have to move down a half step and bend it a full step bend. So and do a pre-bend before we don't strike the note first. Not like that. We want to do this. Okay, so it's a pre-bend. Pull it down, let it come down to the 12th, and then pull off to the 10th. And then we're going to play 12th on the 1st, 12th on the 2nd, back up to the 10th on the 1st. And then we're going to trail off by playing the 12th twice on the 2nd, and slide down to the 7th. Oops. Slide down to the 10th, excuse me, and then slide down to the 7th. So the whole line is like this. Okay, here's that fast lick now. Okay, that one we're going to play in 5th position, and it's kind of a cascade lick, so we're doing a little bit of retrograde motion, downward, generally downward, but a little bit of retrograde, as we'll see what as you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. So it starts out on the 7th, and we're just going to play. So 7-5, 7-5 on the 1st and 2nd strings respectively. And now we're going to go down 1 from where we started. So instead of going to the 7th, we'll go to the 5th. So that one's 5th on the 1st, then 7-5 and 7 on the 3rd. So now we have, okay, the next part of the fast one is 7-5 on the 2nd, and then 7-6 on the 3rd. Okay, and finally ending up on the 5th on the 2nd. So the whole thing kind of goes like this. One more time slowly. Okay, the final ones are outlining the following. We're going to play twice on the 7th. This is on the 3rd string now. 7th on the 3rd, we're going to play that twice. Twice on the 4th. Twice on the 5th on the 4th string. Then we're going to play 4th on the 3rd, 7th on the 3rd, 5th on the 2nd, and finally 6th on the 3rd. Like so. One more time slowly. And that's the whole solo. All right, gang. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Nice, short and sweet, and very melodic solo. Put another one in your trick bag. We'll see you on down the road.